Okay guys, so don't get me wrong, I love the Xbox hauls, I love the PlayStation hauls, but per usual, the Nintendo haul is just going to be my favorite haul. We are going to start with... This haul is just so crazy to me, man. It's so crazy. Just a mix of being in the right place at the right time, kind of shindig. So, up first, we'll start with DS. So Jessica informed me that this is actually kind of a pricier game. So, whoops.
Well.
It's Fossil Fighters Champions. And I'm going to guess the store, along with us, really didn't know it was worth anything because we got it dirt cheap. Fossil Fighters was a part of that, like, Yokai Watch, Little Battler experience, Bakugan era of let's just make kid DS games, you know. I definitely heard of it because I've watched videos over it. So she's like, dude, I found Fossil Fighters. I was like, cool, yeah, Fossil Fighters. And she's like, it's actually kind of like on a radar kind of thing. So I was like, okay, let's get that now. Super Mario DS. We also both got Super Mario Kart DS, or Mario Kart DS, or whatever it's called. Don't know where those are, but we each got one of those. These are surprisingly cheap. Like $10 maybe.
Okay.
It controls kind of wonky, if I'm being honest. Wasn't necessarily my favorite way of playing it, but you do get to play as Yoshi, which is sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, now this haul. I can't remember if we showed off Kim Possible 2 or not, back when we were showing off some of the other ones, like Barbie Magic Genie and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know, so there it is. And then Duel Masters, we got it at McKay's for $2. Can't beat that, right?
No.
Okay, here we go. Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3. I don't remember what we paid for this. I don't think it was full retail because I think we got it like pretty cheap in a trade-in. And then Pokemon Sapphire. Which this I actually want to do a video over because the owner of this like hacked it. So there's actually some pretty cool stuff on here that I think would be cool to do a video over. Okay, so typically we have started at the oldest generation and worked our way up, but most of the big shebang, yeah, think about that. We just showed off Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, and Pokemon Sapphire, and we're saying most of the shebang is in the later portions of this. So we're going to actually start with the Switch. So, I can't remember, Jessica. Was one of these your birthday?
Fire Emblem.
And then this was...
Wedding.
That's how I thought it went, but I was not sure. So I got Jessica this for her birthday, which was last month at this time. Fire Emblem, 3 houses. Then we each got each other a little wedding gift. So I got her Pikmin 3 Deluxe. And go watch our Let's Play, Balan Wonderworld. So those are our Switch games. Next is the Wii. Each console kind of got a nice little heavy hitter. The Wii didn't really get one, but the Wii got some games we're interested in. So Mad World, it says Sega, but this was when, I don't know how Sega and Platinum Games works, but just know this was made by Platinum Games. The people who made Beautiful Joe, the people who made, well that was Capcom, but you get what I'm saying. The people who made Wonderful 101 and Bayonetta, those guys. And Jessica and I are suckers for Disney games, so, or Disney movies. We thought, shoot, we might play something like this. Who knows?
That looks cool.
It does look cool. Next, the Wii U. We actually made a pretty big dent in the Wii U. We were missing 6... Was it 6 games we were missing? Yeah, we were missing 6 games. We were proud to say we were... Well, not proud, but it is factual to say we were only missing 3 games. Splatoon was not one of the games we were missing, but it was at McKay's. One of the games we were missing, Just Dance Kids 2014. with the greatest hits from One Direction, Selena Gomez in the scene, Ariana Grande, Victorious cast featuring Victoria Justice, and the Wiggles, baby.
Wow.
Yo Gabba Gabba. Yeah. Just Dance 2018, another one we were missing. And shout out, the only game not from a local store, shout out to Cooper over at Double Jump Games, Vancouver, Washington. YouTube channel, Sick Cooper. We picked up Axiom Verge. This was Jessica's wedding gift to me. After this, we are just missing Devil's Third, Disney Planes Fire and Rescue, and Just Dance 2019.
Ooh.
Oh boy, what a list of A-listers we're missing there. But I thought for sure this was going to be the game I'm showing you guys, but I'll let y'all be the judge by the end of this. Okay, GameCube time. Desert Storm. Got this for like $3 to $5. MC Groove Dance Craze. I wasn't going to get this. Jessica said, do you need this game? I said, define need. She said, do you have it? I said, no. She said, okay, we're getting it. I was like,
I bought it for him.
it's like, okay, we now own MC Groove Dance Craze. From Russia with Love. I loved not only this movie, but I loved this game as a kid. That was a GameCube game, or PS2 game that I actually had. Evolution Worlds, it's just like an RPG, kind of like off-brand Dark Cloud or, you know, Mega Man 64. Like roguelike dungeon crawler, but really lighthearted. Seems like it's geared maybe more towards kids, but I actually like it a lot, so. Okay. PK. Out of the shadows, into the frying pan. This is just a game I've been looking at for a while. I was very surprised to find it reasonable. So, heck yeah. Have we shown off Skies of Arcadia already? We haven't.
I think so.
I don't know where that is.
I know. Because I was thinking about it when you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo. Mystery Mayhem. Does this one have its manual? That one did have its manual. Sweet. Did either of these have their manuals? PK did. Evolution 1. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Skies of Arcadia. Disc only, but I had to pay up for that one. That was one the store knew about.
Yeah.
From Russia with Love. Let's see MC Groove. Okay. Not very often you find complete GameCube games. In my unlucky luck. Desert Storm. I was thinking, I didn't open this one before I bought it. What if I opened it and there was a good game in it?
Yeah.
It could be solid. I mean, it's a shooter. Okay, so yes, Skies of Arcadia is probably top 3 games we picked up. Top 3 maybe?
Yeah.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Got this from my bud's shop. He said it plays like Power Stone, I think is what he said it will. I'm not really sure. But Jessica likes Billy and Mandy, so I thought maybe she'll play that one.
Yeah. Oh, looks cool.
I told Jessica not to get this. She got it anyway. Luigi Mansion, player's choice. We got it at work. We had to pay up a little bit, but we got our discount. So it really wasn't. It's probably the cheapest we were going to get Luigi's Mansion casing game. So how can you pass it up? Okay. The last GameCube we got, which Skies of Arcadia was supposed to be the last one we showed off, but here we are. Pokemon Coliseum. Loose. So we were able to get a really good price on this because the store we got it from, really, they don't have a real need for disc-only games. It's a principle of theirs that really blows my mind. It's kind of this philosophy that kind of blows my mind where loose cases like from this store, I just get loose cases for free. And I'm just like, why don't they just keep the loose cases until they get games? And then the loose games just get thrown in the back.
I think they do if they're like really good games.
Yeah, like, I mean, they kept Pokemon Coliseum off to the side.
But I'm saying with loose, the cases too.
Right, yeah. I mean, I had to pay more for this disc than I would pay for most complete GameCube games. But it was still a really good price compared to what even just the loose disc goes for, because like this is just another store that's got more games than they can price, than they can inventory, than they can go through. So it's kind of like they just need money. So and they get pretty good prices on their trade-ins, so it doesn't hurt them. And again, they've had these games forever, like before the COVID spikes. So I'm able to get good prices on these games because they've been in their warehouses or in the back, unpriced, ungone through, and they're just like, look, we don't have the manpower to really price. They've been a store for almost 10 years. They just have a lot of inventory from pre-COVID. So I've just been able to take advantage of that system. All right, so let's just start with Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
This was another surprise from Jessica. Again, I told her not to really get this because we have it on the Switch online service. But it is probably one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, and that's Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Okay, so a lot of these N64 games you're about to see, I did not... One N64 game I had to pay up. I got a really good price after a discount. But a lot of these N64 games were from one of the stores we've kind of talked about how they've had games for years, kind of at their warehouse or in the back, where they're just like, look, we're not going to bother repricing this stuff. They've had it for years. They got nothing in them. They don't really have the time to go through and reprice everything just because COVID's happened. So the games I'm about to show you, we got really good prices on. Okay, so... Again, it's just that fortunate circumstance of you'll see the N64 games that have been priced, but not every N64 game they went through and priced. So this is one of the games that they really didn't price. Not that it's really worth anything. It's not indicative of the quality to come. This is just a game. I had pneumonia as a kid, and like in kindergarten or second grade, whenever this game came out, and one of my classmates or one of the teachers brought me this game to play in the hospital, or when I got out of the hospital, or however it went. So this is a game I've always had a little bit of an attachment to. It's like a bad Mario Party. So, and you know, we love the Rugrats in this household. Yes. Up next is Shadow Man, based off a Valiant comic. This I got from my buddy's shop. I just thought it was fitting because he busted out an N64 and let me play this like 2 years ago. So I was like, dude, I gotta finally buy this game from you. You've had it for like 2 years. I'm gonna get it. So this is an example of the store actually pricing an N64 game. I had to pay, you know, full retail for that one. And again here with Gex, it's another one that they priced. So see, I do buy their ones that they price out and put out and everything like that. But here's an example of a game we really didn't pay anything for. Dirty label. It's been in their back for years. They had nothing in it, so we got it for next to nothing. I think we got this for maybe $10. This was one we got because the store got a killer trade-in on it. Like, the store had like nothing in it, so I paid like $10 for it. Same for this one. It's a player's choice, and the label is really damaged. So it was one of those, we bought it at like 10 and I paid 20 for it or something like that. Because, I mean, the store had like next to nothing in it. Alright, this one, I told Jessica, I don't understand how this happened at all. This was at a game store, priced in their showcase, okay, for $15. I don't even get that. Like, this is a store I check frequently, and one day this was in their showcase for 15 bucks, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I don't know why this is in their case for $14.99. My only theory for this is, as Jessica and I found playing this, it won't go past the loading screen if you don't have the original jumper pack. So maybe they thought, oh, maybe it doesn't work, we'll just sell it discounted and somebody else can fix it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying they would intentionally sell a game they thought wouldn't work or something like that, but maybe they're thinking someone savvy can fix it or whatnot. But I have no idea. But they had this game for $14.99. I don't even know. This game we did have to pay up for. This we got from a friend's shop.
There's a glare.
But it's pretty cool. I don't know if people like the first or the second one better, but it's Atlas. It's take on Mario Kart, but with snowboarding. But it's snowboarding with kids and weapons. And what can go wrong when you give snowboarding kids weapons? Nothing. Up next is an example of a game that store had in their back. It was 30 bucks because that was the price they had on it. 30 bucks. Which, you know, you can look it up. It's not a $30 game anymore, but again, I guess they just don't have the people to sit there and reprice everything, and this was just a game they've had forever. But again, it really just stumps me why this wasn't in a showcase. I really don't get why this was just in a box in the back. But either way, they had 30 on it. I was like, yeah, I'll gladly pay 30 for this game. So Indiana Jones, it's not very good. I couldn't get past the first level. So I don't really recommend people going out and paying full retail for this game. But if you can find it cheap, it is it's got some notoriety to it a little bit. It's one of those games that's either infamous or you've never heard of it. It's kind of that nice mix. But the next game, I paid up. This got traded into the store. We put a price that was pretty darn close to retail. And then I was able to get 25% taken off of it. So keep that in mind. I consider that a darn good deal for this game. Bomberman 64, The Second Attack. For the record, I think I like Bomberman Hero the best out of the three, because there's Bomberman 64, Bomberman Hero, and Bomberman 64 Second Attack. I think I like Hero the best of the three. People seem to think that this game isn't good. It's not great. It's playable. For all like the N64 games that are over $100 or over $200, this is one of the better ones. You start looking at like bowling and soccer and stunt racer and stuff like that, and this is at least a playable game. So that is our haul. Some of the highlights definitely include Bomberman 64 Second Attack, Indiana Jones, Axiom Verge, Skies of Arcadia, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Sapphire. Just again, you know, if you, there are still deals to be found on eBay. We don't really shop exclusively through eBay. So just make yourself kind of known. That's what I always like to end these videos with, is know where you can go look for games, know people in the field, and, you know, just try to put yourself in the right place. You can still find deals. Not every one of these games I got just because I know someone locally here. Some of these games just in the right place at the right time. So if you want video games, just get out there and find them. And that's really all I have to say. I feel very blessed as far as being a video game collector goes. We're in an area where, quite frankly, I can't go into Goodwill and find games because, you know, they're just all gone. They're either empty or someone's bought them all, or thrifting never works for me. Like, I see all the Goodwill videos that you guys do, and or like I see the same videos that you guys see, and I can't do that. I can't replicate that. I've been to the Goodwill bins, thrift stores, and there is nothing there. But for some reason, our mom and pa shops are not picked over. Every time I walk into the store, there's a pretty good game at a pretty good price. Now, I know if you live probably in California, Washington, New Jersey, New York, that's probably not going to be the case. Probably has a lot more of a competitive scene. But where I live personally, I just feel like I'm the only one collecting games. Clearly I'm not, but it just feels that way because there's not a lot of competition at all. You know, in one of our stores, a Killer 7 on the GameCube sat for like 3 months. Nobody bought it. And I'm like, dude, Killer 7, that's a noteworthy game. Just sitting there. No one buying it. So, I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody else. I'd love to hear how game hunting is in your area. Like, is thrifting lucrative? Do your mom and pa's get picked through? What about your Walmarts and your GameStops? Like, what is it like there? Because here our mom and pop shops really aren't picked over. Comics and toys have a way bigger collectability market here where I live. So it's like good luck finding comics and toys because they get snatched up. But retro video games, I feel like I get first crack at everything pretty much. So it's going to be different. You know, there are comic book places, there are comic book channels that I'm jealous of the stuff that they find dirt cheap. Because we don't really get a lot of those opportunities here because the competition here for comic books is pretty cutthroat. Anyway, I've blabbered on long enough. That was our 3-part video game haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We need to slow it down, but Jessica and I may have exciting news. So we'll just see. Anyway, if you watched through all of this, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to answer any of the questions down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.